All right, it's early morning on Monday. I'm not supposed to put any dates in, but anyways, I am cooking today something special that I haven't made before for Birdytalks, aka Robin Tran.
I get to try someone else's cooking.
Well, it's about time.
What's cooking in Birdie's kitchen with
RTRA.
Special guest. Someone gets to cook for me today. Wow.
Surprisingly. Now, let's talk about the ingredients today. It's gonna be simple, but preparing it is the hard part. We got eggplant, onions, ginger, turmeric.
I never had eggplant.
That's good. That is good.
For breakfast.
That's good. Now, we also have bell peppers. I'm gonna use green and red today. Olive oil. And the one and only, the Himalayan salt, not the white salt, because those white salt are actually bleached. And I got chai seed. I got breadcrumbs that I made by myself, nice and flavorful. You want to taste it? Try it. Take a bite. The smell is much more different.
Oh!
Exactly. So the bread that I made for that is a lot more different. You can't actually eat it, so I just made it for specifically just for a topping. And I got lemon pinouf.
Ooh.
Exactly. This has been cured for at least 3 months.
Cured.
And purified. So there's different ways of making this, and I made my own different style.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's gonna put a lot of flavor to my egg scrambled melt. So that's the name of it, and it hasn't been made before. You can Google this. You're not gonna see it anywhere else.
What is this called again?
It's a scrambled egg melt.
Egg malt. Scrambled
Melt.
egg malt.
Melt.
Melt. Tongue twister. Scrambled egg
Melt. Instead of cheese melt, this is egg melt because I'm only using egg. You could actually use cheese on it if you want, but other than that, you gotta have to be nutrition background for this because I'm using a lot of the veg, and this bell peppers is the only thing that I don't like because of the glucose and fructose.
I love cheese.
Good.
Wop, wop.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I got my GoPro here, and I got another camera here so you guys could see it. And this right here, it's the eggplant. Before you start cooking this, just keep it as is, puncture small little holes, stick it in and broil.
Stick it in, guys.
Stick it on broil. You got your bell peppers as well. Make a little hole, right in broil. The reason why you do that, this way it won't blow up and it'll pop in your head.
Yep, stick it in and blow it up. Will do.
To the camera experience, and what I've done is I went ahead and I did that. So your eggplant will turn out looking like so.
Wow, it reminds me of some other things, but this looks pretty interesting.
You guys probably seen this before from my other cooking. It's from the mango wasabi chicken. If you Google that, you'll probably see it. And I'll leave that in front of the screen.
That eggplant looks like it's been through a rough time.
Yes, it has. Same with this.
Wow.
Little things. Okay, now, did you post something recently?
Oh.
Did you? Or
I posted something. Sorry, come again? Chick, 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 chick. What happened?
Have you posted a questionnaire online that someone
yes,
asked?
that's what you're implying to.
Yes.
Okay, be more specific.
I'm sorry.
All right, so there is a young lady by the name of Amanda. She asks, my family eats the same breakfast and bored of it. What other recipes would you recommend? Ding!
So this is from Amanda.
Amanda.
Okay. Well, Amanda, there's a lot of versatile foods out there, and there's a lot of freaking recipes that's out there. Now, this comes up from your creativity side. Don't be afraid of making anything, because there's a lot of things that you could do with all the ingredients out there and combining it. So it's the basic knowledge of food is eat it and try it. So if you have the knowledge of food, you could actually combine it and you could picture in your own mind. This is my creative side talking right now. And put the flavors all together. And that's when you get your own recipe. Hopefully that answered your question.
Kind of looks like a rotten banana.
Yeah, you could say that. It looks like it.
So Ray's introducing me to new recipes, and it's pretty crazy because I've never seen this side of the cooking world, and I'm super excited to try something new because I'm always open to try new things, just like many others.
See, that makes a lot of sense, because if you keep trying new things, you actually create your own food after a while. Like, you know the flavors, you'll know the flavors of this eggplant. There's specific eggplants I cook with, and there's specific eggplants that I don't cook with, but that depends on the recipe that I'm gonna make.
Something I want to share with you is that just the other day, I was thinking to myself, I've never actually cooked a lot of different dishes using eggplant, and it's funny enough that today you decided to make a breakfast with eggplant. Isn't that crazy?
Now I'm taking off the skin for all of them that I baked. You have another question there? Is there more questions for these guys?
So, I got distracted there with the eggplant.
That's fine.
That's my favorite color. So the second question is, his name is Mike. How do you come up with ideas of creating your own recipes that you made on your own?
That's a big task.
Yes.
That is a big task. Now, my history. I have a lot of cooking background. I've been in restaurants, I've cooked before, but I don't like to be in the back of the kitchen cooking for restaurants. Why? Because I can't be creative and I get bored. So what I've done throughout the years of my lifestyle is that I've traveled and experienced a lot of food. And I am a food critic. You guys are gonna see a lot of that because we'll be traveling in places of other restaurants and being a food critic about it, and see how their style and the uniqueness and the flavors that they put together. So what I've done, the combination of those history of my lifestyle, and I put something, I know how it tastes, and I combine everything and figure it out in my own head, and hopefully it comes out the way I like it. That's basically what I do.
Just to share about me, I'm a foodie too. So we have something in common. And I always wanted to be on a show. In the past, I was thinking, I would love to be a judge for one of the food channels.
Hey, that could happen.
Right?
That eventually could happen. Like, she's saying it right now.
I'll say right now because I'm here as one of the judges.
Because
I'm the only one on this segment right now, so I get to try Ray's food.
It will happen. Someone will reach out to us and become a judge. That will happen. And don't forget, there's a lot of festivals coming out for food. We'll be traveling and vlogging that.
Oh yes.
So, and trying all the new foods. But we have to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So it's a challenge.
Yep. Let's get it, guys.
Now, certain peppers are difficult to peel, especially after broiling it. And I'm going to clean this out. So this is the longest part of the process. It's not building it.
How long does it usually take to peel, depending on how many veggies you have?
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly.
I just thought about as I was asking that question. But anyways.
You just answered your question.
Oh yeah. I just wanted to do that. Moving on. 20 minutes later.
Exactly. Now I got a question. Is there another question?
Oh yes, that's right. There was 3 questions. So the third question, her name is Tammy. La la la. What creates a balanced meal for the day? I actually get those questions too. What creates a balanced meal of the day? And we're talking about living healthier.
Living healthy. Okay.
Healthy choices.
This is a tough question. If I'm gonna get personal with this, there's a lot of people.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, there is a lot of people are not getting their nutrition, like a good 95% to 98% of people these days, because there's throughout the evolution, there's so many varieties of food out there. Like eating extra lean meat, it's not that good for you, okay? Because that spikes up your insulin level to the peak point, and what happens is that creates a lot of fat. So I had a fatty liver disease that I cured myself because of my diet. That's one.
Good for you.
No, it took like a good 7 months to do that, and I lost a lot of weight right after that. Like, come on. I mean,
Yeah, I can't wait to hear your story, how you look like before.
Yeah, you'll see that.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned. And nutrition part, if you don't eat 8 to 10 cups of salad and veg per day, you're not getting enough potassium. So the potassium you need is 48 to 5,000 milligrams per day. And not all of you guys are getting that. And for salt, sodium, awful, because you guys are going over a teaspoon a day. It's supposed to be just a teaspoon and less.
No way.
So that's what you need to look at.
Wait a minute. Now that I'm talking about teaspoon.
Don't forget, sodium has everything. Like you got it in a sauce. You gotta look into that. There's food out there that has sodium already. So
this is a teaspoon. That's
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I have seen people have more salt in this because of the food
Yes.
they eat.
And they keep adding more. And they add more sauce. Like this would have sodium also. You can't.
It's crazy.
Okay, so everything is all cleaned up. I'm gonna put this in the side. These are extras. I am gonna be using the pan, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flatten this out. I'm gonna use a fork. I've done this before in my old video. So I'm gonna take this eggplant. I'm gonna smush it down so it's easier to fry. Because remember, I cooked this all separately. I didn't combine it. You could combine it, but the problem with combining foods is that it gets soggy and wet and all the flavors becomes all in one. I don't want that. I want layers of different types of flavor.
Wow. It looks like something that goes in the ocean.
Yeah, it looks awful right now, but you know what? It'll
But
taste.
it also looks like something else.
Okay, I'll just.
It's interesting. I have a great imagination, guys.
I'm just gonna
Let's
keep
have
that
fun.
quiet.
I don't know what you're thinking,
Yeah,
but anyways.
my mind's somewhere else right now. Open this up a bit. Take the rest of the seed out. Well, the good thing about it is that I'm almost done. I got a little piece of skin here that I need to get off.
Piece of skin. Put some skin in there.
Which is
Sprinkle
okay. Okay, good. Obviously, Birdytalks here is having fun.
Am I distracting you? I hope I'm not.
This is slavery. Okay, so it's perfect. No, everything's done. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna start building. I'm gonna fry that up quickly. Onions.
Ooh. There's so many different types of onions now. Why do you use
Yeah, but I use this. You know what? It's the cheapest one right now.
What's the difference between buying that one compared to like buying the one that comes in a
You mean the orange one?
Is it orange or yellow? Or is it in between brownish? I'm not even, they're sweet.
There's so many different kinds, but you know what? They do all the same thing, but they have different flavors. So they have the same nutrition, but the good thing about this, it's a natural blood thinner, and I eat this a lot. It's good for men. You want to get yourself, you know, if you're having testosterone issues, which I don't, you need to start looking into food that has testosterone natural booster.
Natural, au naturel.
Now, there's a lot of men that actually like to eat soya, which is a estrogen booster. And I've been avoiding that for the past 2 years now. And so far, what's turning out to be is I'm starting to feel and look good. A story of what happened today. I didn't have my tools with me. I stayed over a friend's house last week. And what happened is that I forgot my tools there, so I had to stop by, and I ended up getting her sweater. And
Really?
This is her sweater.
Oh, I was wondering, I'm like, I didn't want to say anything, but like that sweater looks
Kind of tight.
I was like, were you trying to like show off your guns or, you know, games, bros?
No, I'm glad that she gave me this sweater.
But,
and
it looks great on you. You rock it really well. I wouldn't be able to even tell until you brought it up.
It's a female sweater. And I could certainly smell her right now. So I just took it from her and I took my tools back. Now, these are my tools. I needed them. I can't cook without them. And especially these two right here for presentation. She's gonna learn about this today. And this is a good tool. I'm gonna use that definitely. And now what I'm doing here is I'm dicing this up. Not in dice, but in strips.
Wow, I love the way you, whatever you're just doing right now.
Whatever that was.
That was smooth.
And it's a matter of time. And
You'll be mine.
it's a matter of time, and eventually that I'll gather some information off you, especially the Asian herbs. Is like there is a lot of Asian herbs out there.
We actually do complement each other because there's different things that I cook you never tried before, or vice versa, you know?
Yeah.
So
but,
this is gonna be fun.
I'm just letting you know, I'm a sponge. So I'm taking all those information of flavors. I will create something out of it. Okay, so let's talk about this right here. You could smell it. Very gingery.
Yeah, I smelled it the first time.
Yeah, I'm making sure.
It smells exactly the same.
This is a lemon peeled. So this has been in the jar for 3 months, covered in salt. So that's the original way. I enhanced it and changed it a bit more. It's covered in salt, 1/4 of sugar, and I dropped ginger root right in it. So what you smell here, it's like a candy type. And if you buy this small little thing, this will cost you 12 bucks. But I have a big jar that I made my own. And I also make apple cider. And stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna bring this over to the pan. And hopefully it's not that hot. See, if this was home, I'd be using my finger.
We don't want to hear about your fingers.
If you want to take it slow, oh, hop up on my jet and roll to Tokyo. I want to know if you want to take it slow, oh, hop up on my jet and roll to Tokyo. I like Gucci bags when they filled up with cash. Call me honey, give me money and designer for the ass.
I'm basically almost done. I'm just gonna fry up the eggs. And these ginger that I'm using, I'm gonna really just take the flavor out of it. So I'm not really using the whole thing. I'm just taking the juice out of it. See, there's a reason why I left the handle on this.
You like to put your hand on it?
I could use it. I like this pan, by the way.
They're my people.
I love your pan, by the way.
I love myself.
I love your pan.
Oh, sorry.
It's not all about you.
I love my pan too. Yeah.
It's always about you. It's like your pan.
I was actually, when you guys tune in, you'll know it's not all about me. You'll see the real truth. He can talk all he wants. he seems to talk a lot.
Wow.
Talk about me. There you see the other one.
Okay, so the flavor, what I'm doing is I'm trying to caramelize the actual flavor within to get more a sugar flavor. Okay, so that's done. This is what it looks like. So it's a bit brownish. You could smell it. Just take a whiff.
I don't even like the wording of that. Take a whiff.
Take a smell.
Yes, right.
I have to say that. What is our plan for this whole entire month that we plan together? I want you to tell them.
I'm not exactly sure what type of question is that. Well, how would you like me to answer it?
Like, what month is this? This is the month
The month
that
of the month of the month.
this month.
The month that you want it to be.
Yeah, you know what that month is? It's foodie month.
Foodness!
Foodness.
I said it first.
There is gonna be a lot of food.
Foodness. How do we spell it again?
Foodnest.
Oh, foodness.
Yeah, we're nesting. That's what it is. We made our own words. So if you Google that, it may come out actually. That could be our title for our food.
Let's do that.
Foodness?
Foodness.
Done.
You guys good with that?
Foodness. Hey, don't leave me hanging here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, anyways.
Okay, let's do it again, for real, for real. This time we're gonna do the shebang. Ready?
Shebang.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
Let's go.
I got a little love now.
Alright. I'll love you more when I have food.
She is dying for food. You'll
I
get
ain't
your
dying,
food.
I'm surviving.
Surviving. So in the meantime, I'm gonna chop these little babies up. I don't want to use too much because it's gonna be too overpowering. I'm gonna sliver it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like your sweater.
Tammy, this is her sweater. Okay, let's take this.
Oh, made sense about the question now.
Ooh, now you got it, eh?
Oh, Tammy.
I'm setting myself up for later.
I see you, Tammy.
Someone's having a dinner tonight.
Oh yeah, Tammy. Oh, yummy.
I'm not even gonna laugh about that because Tammy, oh yummy.
I don't know. You guys know me. So when you do that flipping thing,
Yeah.
like, do you have a type of a thrust with it? And
It's-
like
it's-
a gesture, like a type of movement?
This
to go with
is
it?
going to look
Like,
dirty.
How does it be like?
This is gonna look dirty. It's like this.
I'm not exactly sure. Was it a continuation of whatever happened with that sweater?
Okay, it's time to chop chop. What?
Chop chop is in chopping, or chop chop is hurry up because I'm hungry.
Hangry. Julian.
Julian. Oh, I have a friend named Julian.
Is she is that a she or a he?
There's actually a guy and a girl.
Really?
Wait, is it a unisex name? Is it a Filipino name? Julian?
Is that person Filipino?
Yeah.
I never
There's
heard
two.
of it.
But there's a
Wow.
different way of spelling it.
Okay, yeah,
This
that's
is a
true.
different type of Julian, right?
I have a Julene actually, a friend. I said her name. Hi, Julene. And
To my face. Oh, where's the thrusting?
the thrusting. So, what's your favorite cuisine?
What? Sorry. Okay, back to where I was.
I am somebody cooking for you.
I don't even know where that right has been right now.
Oh, that's not good.
Just kidding.
That is
God,
not
you
good.
can't even take a joke. Jesus Christ. I mean, holy moly. Guacamole. Start them young.
No, that is true.
No, you know.
That is
You
true.
know, you know now. So just laugh by myself, and I find myself really hilarious.
That is true.
Thank
You need to start the kids.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me being funny.
Oh, you got me lost.
In my sauce this time. Should do some exercises. You know what? Instead of me sitting here the whole time, I should have just bust out with my weights and start working out, because that would have been
It's
You
that
know?
what you want to do.
using my time and being efficient.
Efficient
And doing what I'm supposed to be doing is,
on a daily basis.
yeah, you know what? The next segments, we should be working out while we're cooking. I know
Flavor.
exactly what you did. Did you guys watch to see what was going on?
Oh yeah, they've been watching the whole time because they
You know
haven't.
what? The good thing about this video, I can watch it again to see how you cooked.
And you could hear yourself swear.
I didn't swear, first of all. I don't know why I keep on bringing that up, because that defeats this whole purpose of this whole video, where we're focusing on recipes, not about the choice of words.
Yeah. Meanwhile, look at my apron. And the plating starts.
Oh! Ooh. Wow.
That's starting to sound
No, you know
something
You know, like
else.
Homer Simpson, when he's like really into food?
Ooh.
He's like, oh.
All right, take it. You used to watch that.
Man, I'm on.
Okay, hopefully this stays. And
And then you see it collapse.
voila! This is my scrambled egg melt.
While I shake the table.
Someone's cheating.
Wow. My mouth is like literally watering. Like in my head.
I wish you had some basil.
You're asking for too much. You can use a substitute. There's lots of herbs in my fridge that can look like that.
Okay, so we are done.
Woo!
I wish I brought more stuff, but that's it.
It's celebration time.
This is
Wow. Ooh. Ah, and then you have the audience. Wow, bravo, bravo!
my egg melt.